This is exactly what some European people think. They think racism is a uniquely American problem and it simply does not exist in Europe. This actually creates a whole lot of problems because they're aware of racism in America because they've heard about the civil rights movement, they've heard about the Black Lives Matter protests, and they look at, oh my God, how racist it is over there in America. Thank God we're not like that here in civilized Europe. Then they'll go off and say the most fucking racist thing you have ever heard in your life. And the problem with this is it allows them to ignore real racism back home by just saying, "Oh, that's an American problem." And here's the thing. I would actually make the argument that at least interpersonal racism is a much bigger problem right now in Europe because it's not socially shunned the same way it is here in America. In America, the vast majority of Americans are very aware of racism, very aware it exists. We know about the civil rights movement, we know about the Black Lives Matter movement. So it is socially highly unacceptable to be openly and explicitly racist. In Europe, that's not the case. We have seen monkey chants at soccer games all the time. There were literal race riots in Great Britain not all that long ago. And people just do not seem to think that it's nearly as big of a problem as it actually is. And the thing is racism, modern racism as we know it, actually was invented in Europe. So the idea that it's a uniquely American phenomenon is really, really stupid. But the idea that anything like this is unique to one country is incredibly silly. Racism is unfortunately a human being's problem, not an American or European problem specifically. It exists in every country in the world. There are some intricacies and unique differences for every country in the world. But the one thing that does remain true is it's wrong and it should be shunned and socially discriminated against to the highest magnitude.